Howdy, howdy, and how do you do? And welcome back to some Peglin with the round drill, Crucible 10. Might as well get a little bit of Crucible 10 and a little bit of round drill going. I'm not opposed to any of them. What are you? On discard, gain illusion equal to 2 times the discarded orb's crit damage. Interesting, but I kind of like the idea of this little enhanced gunpowder. I'm not opposed to some enhanced gunpowder. I think that's my little, it's my little soft spot, I would have to say, whenever it comes to an enhanced gunpowder getting offered to me. Even if we're not doing a bomb build, I think it's always nice to have a little bit of extra explosion in there. Same with, whatever it is that gives refreshes. What's that one that makes refreshes a little bit more explosive? I do fancy that relic as well. I was kind of looking online. I was thinking about getting my wife kind of a bigger vehicle for a family vehicle, so whenever we start a family, blah blah blah, kind of thinking down the road a little bit, just a little bit, preparing myself for the inevitable, you know how it goes. But my goodness, how can anyone afford a vehicle anymore? I mean, my family's never owned I don't think any of us have ever owned a new vehicle. Not growing up, we never had new vehicles, always used vehicles, and they've always O'Reilly Auto Shop special is what we grew up on. We would drive our vehicles until they die, and then we would put them on life support and then keep them on life support until people tell us put it out of its misery. But that's just how I grew up. Oh, not the snowball. We don't even have money. So, I, of course, am looking at used vehicles because that's what I know, or at least am accustomed to. I don't want to get rid of you first. Is that kind of crazy to target you? I feel like it shouldn't be considered crazy targeting you there. And then I kind of want to just go down and hit this bomb. Or not hit the bomb. Please do at least 80. 60. I mean, it was close. But we can come down and hit this bomb, which will do just the trick. You'll apply some spinfection, which is fine. But used cars, of course, I'm more of a Toyota fanboy. I drive a Tacoma. That was my first vehicle ever, and I still drive it today. It's the same one. I haven't changed it in any way whatsoever, shape or form. It's been what it is. I kind of want to go toil or trouble. I kind of want to do this. I kind of want to go after this route. Anything but the shop, because we don't have any money for the shop for now. But after this fight here, I should have just thrown it at that crit. Apply 1 extra spinfection to him. Fine. You guys get brambled? No, don't hit both bombs. No. That's fine, I guess. But look at where that refresh is. So I'm looking at, like, my wife said, or what she wanted is one of the Toyota, what is it? Grand Highlanders is what she wants. Or at least if she were to get a vehicle, that's what she would want. But of course, Grand Highlanders, out of my price range by far. We don't need you anymore. Quite frankly, we don't need you anymore. But you're a good, like, backup. You know what's in the back of my head? Maybe we come across the painting final boss in the second act, and maybe we get the bomb relic. I mean, just spitballing ideas here on what the possibilities could be. And now, if that possibility comes around, I'm not going to be opposed to it. And a little bit of red bomb damage does go a long way. I won't deny that. Because watch, we throw you on out here. You're going to do not really much, but all we have to do is trigger this 1 red bomb right here. We have a 12% chance of you missing. But boom! Oh, wow. No, in my head, I thought that would have done more. In my head, I thought it would have done a little bit more, but that's fine. But these Grand Highlanders, super expensive and newer. I ain't no new cat, you know? Not the biggest fan of... Well, the problem with newer cars, in my opinion, whenever it comes to newer cars, is the non-naturally aspirated engines. I know a naturally aspirated engine. I've worked on naturally aspirated engines. I'm a little bit more comfortable with naturally aspirated engines. What I'm not comfortable with is a hybrid engine. I don't know the first thing about hybrid engines. And I think that's the point of it. They don't want people to know about hybrid engines. I don't think I want to duplicate. Yeah, you're interesting to duplicate, to be fair. So I'm going to just duplicate you because you're a little bit of an interesting caveat into our scheme of things. But I'm a little skeptical on being able to achieve that achievement. Man, that was so good damage. We're not going to throw out the whatever collateral ball, because it's not necessary to throw it out here by any means whatsoever. I could use a little bit more spinfection. Gonna ahead and upgrade you. Go straight down. Maybe get rid of a pet ball. Getting rid of a pet ball probably would go hard here. And there we go. The removal of a pet ball. And then the mole man. I think I'm not too worried about the mole man. Start with a little bit of red bomb action. 2 red bombs straight into that tree. 60 damage is all it did. Honestly, I thought it would do a little bit more than that. I think we'll take the refresh and just throw you out here, because I can throw this bad boy out and it will target you. Put more poison on him. Well, infection, easy peasy. I mean, it's as easy as that, right? No, it didn't offer us the new relic. That's fine. Kinetic meteorite's gonna be just fine. We all hoped, well, it is the painter, but the problem is we do so much AoE damage. We do too much AoE damage here. Oh, you survive. Of course you survive. Why wouldn't you be able to survive there? Oh no, please. Okay, well, now you're all gone. All right, well, we lost quite a bit of life there, but that's fine by me. I think we'll target you. I should have looked at the map. Silly, silly me. Silly, silly goose. I'm just a silly, silly goose. This is fine, I think. Yeah, kinetic meteorite on this map is actually most ideal for us. I think. Most of the time it is most ideal. Beautiful, beautiful bomb hits. Not necessary by any means, but I will take it. What do you do? Please hit enemies debuff by 1. Can target any enemy by 5. A lot of spinfection that we can apply. But the problem is, what if it's the first orb that we throw? See that issue? I shouldn't have done that. Dang it, we're gonna go to the shop. We have no money for the shop. Nothing in the shop that we want. We can't even get rid of an orb. Oh no, please, not the pebbles back. We're getting the pebble back. I'm targeting you for sure. No way I'm gonna let you survive. Well, maybe you get to survive just a little. Ooh, yeah, you get to survive a couple hits on us. But you hit me a couple times, but that's where it falls. You don't get to hit us again. Now, honestly, what I'm going to do is this. We're gonna let this loose. Boom. Boom. You survive. I think I want to go left here. Yeah, for sure want to go left. Secure the bag. Apple a day, I guess. Keep something away. We have no money for the shop yet again. So we don't want to hit the shop. We'll go this way. No. It's fine. Don't hit that refresh anytime soon. And we'll be even more fine. Don't go off the map. Okay. You go off the map. We'll just check the red bombs out there. Boom. Boom. Done a lot of damage, but... Oh, you are pretty blind. So we don't want to throw you in the final boss fight, quite frankly. Do we want to do ball lightning? All right, a second elite fight. 2 elite fights in a row is honestly not necessarily the greatest to have the same elite fight back to back, but find a way to hit this refresh. I mean, the crit. I mean, you prolonged your life a little bit more than I anticipated you to. That is pretty nice. We're not gonna hit a crit here. Is be the season to not hit crits. 40% chance of you missing. I will take those chances. Boom. 11. Boom. Honestly, I don't really care. I don't really care. Don't hit the red bombs though. You took out both red bombs. You didn't have to do that. Oh, we have too much AoE to be good. We don't need to trigger the... We don't need to trigger red bombs here. Each crit trigger causes this orb to pierce an additional enemy up to... Doesn't seem great. Guess we'll just spread the love a little bit. Go straight down. Maybe we can take you out in one hit without taking out your paintings. Just have to survive through your paintings and apply a bunch of blind to you. You have no poison attached to you yet. Just fine in my book. Beautiful refresh into you. Now there's one more bomb on the board that we don't want to hit whatsoever. Oh no, it's not possible. We just throw you. We just throw you out. Because at this point it was not possible. We have our refreshes coming. $114. I'm a little skeptical on our survival here, because that's applying a lot of poison to us. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So, you know, we don't quite have what it takes, but I don't think we want any of those relics either. We'll just take the gold. The gold. We don't really need the gold, but we'll take the gold. Red bombs. We'll just chuck you out here. Might as well. We have the HP for it for now. Kind of want to go to a way to get rid of. Well, there is a way coming up here soon. You're not a bad throw here, since this doesn't ricochet to us. You're not going to do that much damage to it, but we shouldn't lose any health whatsoever in this fight. Boom, boom. You actually can get applied to blind. That's interesting. Can you hit the crit here for us? No? I thought you could hit the crit, but obviously I was incorrect. I mean, there's no way we're gonna, oh yeah. No way we're gonna lose any damage here, or any health. Take any damage is what I was trying to say. You on our way? We go to get the free relic. Multi-shot is fine. Then we go to the shop for sure. We grab another relic that we can choose from any of these relics. Gain 1 pollution for every negative status effect you apply to an enemy. Okay. Don't mind if I do. I mean, we're constantly applying negative status effects to enemies, so I feel like that's just inherently good. And then I think we'll take the Suffer the Sling. No, I think we take you. Just for our extra healing capabilities, especially since we have the red bombs. I think it's going to be helpful to have that post-battle healing getting improved a little bit more. I think it's very helpful for us. I think we'll rather brace for impact here, because we can heal that back up after a fight. Should be able to heal that up after a fight. I don't really want to throw you here, but I think it's the ideal way to go about this. Unfortunate, not that much damage, but get a lot of illusion. That should be a lot of illusion. 69. Boom, boom. I don't want to throw a red bomb here. Oh yeah, we got duplications. More negative effects, and then we toss you on out there and see where we come. Beautiful. 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 Take the heals. Boom. Almost healed all the way back up. Just in time to take on an elite fight. I'm comfortable with maybe taking on an elite fight. I mean, we're applying a negative status effect every single time. Eventually, this individual is not going to be able to do any damage to us. Eventually. I mean, it's a 50% chance they're going to miss anyway at this point. 54% chance. 73. With a 92% of you, even if you hit, you have a 92% of just missing. So it was not likely he was going to be able to do much damage to us. I think we're fine with it. I was about to just go straight down into misnavigation. Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad, not great, but not bad. Fine with either direction. Please, free relic. So close. I take it back. I don't want to fight this way. Oh, not even enough. Magnificent. Boom. Ice circle. I don't care about the ice circle. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. I don't think I want it solely because of max HP purposes. Max HP purposes. Snowball. I think we'll just get ambidextrary. And then this should be an easy win. We'll apply a lot of negative status effects here. Boom. Well. Oh, I have ambidextrary. Why am I even throwing this? I don't want the red bomb. We don't need it. Don't need you. We'll need you to pop off here and apply a bunch of negative status effects. Boom. Beautiful. I mean, quite unfortunate that the second version of that went straight off the map. Ouchie. You don't have to be that rude to us. Go easy on us. Don't do... You're supposed to be missing, you know? I would love to hit this refresh somehow. You're still at 20? Beautiful. This time the backup did not just fall straight off into the abyss. I mean, this is a GG if I've ever seen one. They're just not going to be able to do any damage to us. I mean, the issue here is definitely refreshing. They are hitting us a decent amount of time, but I don't think it's going to be revolutionary amount of times. I think I'm fine throwing you out here. Big refresh. And then this should end it. Yes. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Nothing new this run, but you know, just to show that we can get a round drill run victory out of our belts. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and I look forward to talking with you all later. Bye-bye.